What's up, everybody? Just right here. Welcome back to the cast of the Rise of Witch King patch 2.2 version 6. Today we have a 2v2v2 on Amon Amarth. Yeah. Yeah, 2v2v2 should be pretty good. Hopefully, maybe. Although, judging by the replay title, I don't know. It's called The Journey of a Troll, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we have MaySha here, and his ally for this match is Jawdat. Just call him Jawdat as men. So we got men in Mordor there. We have a second team, Platino as Mordor, and his ally as also men, Sania. We have the third team, SaMuRa as Angmar, and his ally also men, Romeo. As I already said men, yeah. So each team has a men of the West, and then there's a Mordor, and an Angmar. Interesting. But yeah, 2v2v2 can be pretty interesting. Sometimes they can be pretty one-sided. If, like, say, the bottom left and the bottom right both ganged up on the top right, obviously, or top left, I guess that is, would obviously make it not very fair. But I have no idea if that'll happen or not. We'll see. Anyway, MaySha is going for just farms for now. And trolls. Ah, the replay title makes sense. Alright, we have Jawdat going for Gondor soldiers as his starting units. We have Gondor soldiers also come out from Romeo, and SaMuRa's got himself Thrall Masters coming out. Let's see, let me guess, Gondor soldiers? Who would have guessed? For Sania there. And Platino is going for Orc Warriors. Orc Spam as his starting units. So that'll be a thing. There's our first battalion of Gundabad Orcs. There's the first battalion of Gondor soldiers there. Everybody's heading towards the center, it looks like. Well, maybe. Looks like he's actually going into the base of Jawdat. I'm just gonna call him Jaw. Jaw. Jaw mean? No? I don't know. Anyway. The first battalion soldiers should do at least get a farm, hopefully, for him. Might not. I think everybody's gone for War Chant or Rally Call, respectively. SaMuRa's already used his, in fact. He's used it for some Rohan Spearman there. Rudar Spearman, not Rohan. He's going to try and bring down this cave troll. If he can do so, before his Stormmaster dies, he'll be in good shape. And it looks like he does succeed. So he's... Oh, there's Golem. Nice. He's free to claim the outpost and also the cave troll. Also, that will... It's good and bad when you do this, though. Because that is blocking a door to his base. And now he'll have two entrances on this side he has to worry about. But I think as long as he keeps things under control, that should be... It should work out well for him, I think. And of course this will put him ahead, having the outpost and having the troll money and such. But now he's going to be attacked here by an army of Men of the West soldiers. And they should start taking Angmar's farms fairly rapidly. Let's go up here. We have Gondor Knights out here for Jaw there. That's a good counter, of course, to any swordsman units. Although it might take a few tramples to kill them. If you hit the Gondor soldiers from the side or the back, though, it generally insta-kill them because of the flanking damage. So that's pretty good. And there is our first troll out for MaySha. And of course, trolls will do very well against Orc Warriors, as you might imagine. Oh, it's our second troll, actually. Excuse me. But trolls against Orc spam is incredible. Because, of course, they're not made to fight trolls whatsoever. So mountain trolls will do very well. And of course, you can throw Dormer trolls in there as well, because the Dormer troll is also available at level 1. But if he focuses on mountain trolls, that will probably work out pretty nicely. Look at him go. Actually, mountain trolls are way bigger than cave trolls. Interesting. Oh, he's employing the throw... Oh no, he wasn't. He's employing the eat orc. This is actually a very good tactic. A lot of players don't actually use this, because a lot of players, will, like myself, will give a troll a tree trunk to use as a weapon. When you don't, you can use the Find a Orc to Eat, and that will fully heal your troll. And that can actually be pretty powerful. So, I like what he's doing so far. We have black Numenorians out in the field now for, I forget who this is, SaMuRa, which is a very strong swordsman unit. He's got axe swords and Gundabad orc spam as well. There's now 3 mountain trolls here. As long as he has a thing of orcs around to eat from, he'll stay alive for a while. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope he's at least looking to get in some Easterlings, because that's probably the only way he's gonna be doing with this, unless he gets the archers to burst them down or gets a flying unit. We have 3 battalions of Gondor Knights here for Jaw. Which is is that 4? It's actually 4 battalions of Gondor Knights, Jesus. He's really focusing on the Gondor Knight spam there. Yeah, he doesn't have a well, which is interesting. You should probably look into that. And also, I was gonna say, look into not charging these if they're on a team, it looks like. Oh wait, are they? No, they're not. Of course they're not. They walked right by them. That's why I thought they were. Men of the West are not on a team, of course. Oh, and of course I didn't consider the destructive siege damage of trolls. Because a big attack from MaySha on the player Romeo managed to go right through that barracks without any trouble whatsoever. And of course these Cav are not going to be able to do anything. But, of course, these Cav are on his team, so they wouldn't do anything, would they? That's the second time I've seen the Cav walk right through the Rohan Spearmen. Interesting. Usually they don't just... they slow down, don't they? Maybe not. These trolls are seeming to do very well. They obliterated that battalion of Dark Rangers without mercy. 1 troll does fall to the fortress, though. See how things are going in his base. He's actually upgraded to attack trolls already. Things are going to go very, very bad for the other teams, I feel. As the attack trolls are going to be very good. I mean, even the mountain trolls are doing very good. He's trying to micro them out of there. This one's probably going to fall. And indeed, it won't. Really. Surprisingly, he managed to still live. I think this one was getting targeted. It looked like this one was. But I'm fairly sure it would have died if that was the case. Jaw is taking this outpost, killing this cave troll now, which is definitely useful for him. Let's see what's happening over here. First attack troll is out in the field, and he's going to have a field day once he gets in there. Oh, he actually got focused down. Nice. Attack troll is now dead. That is one way to deal with it. Buffed archers will bring down trolls if you just focus it. And it did indeed. Although the other attack trolls on the way, as well as some orc spam. And of course, he's not going to be able to kill off MaySha with this because obviously orcs without fire arrows even are not going to do any structural damage whatsoever. I mean, look at this. He's doing a little bit, I guess, but not a whole lot, to be honest. So that's not going to get him very far. So Platino, I mean, Platino could go for, oh, he has actually got for the fire arrow upgrades. Then he actually could start doing damage, that's backwards with his things. He could also upgrade into Harajo Marchers, that wouldn't be a bad call, assuming he can afford it. Get some Easterlings in there as well. Easterlings and Harajo Marchers is actually a pretty good counter to the attack troll, I feel. Because obviously pikes are getting against trolls, and elite archers are getting against trolls as well. And now things don't seem to be going very well for the green player, Sania. And there's also an attack troll impeding doom on his doorstep, although it's going to be bursted down by archer fire once again. There's hordes of orcs with fire arrows just waiting to let loose. Boromir's even joined the fray. Sania there. Sania is going to pull back though, as he does have an army of Angmar troops on his doorstep. Of course, the Dark Rangers are going to make it impossible for anything coming out of this barracks to survive, I would imagine. And then also we have Black Numenorians in there to fight off any of the swordsmen. So Black Numenorians will outclass the soldiers of Gondor. Down goes a long shot, a couple long shots in fact. He does get hit by one of them. Second one nicks a few Gondor soldiers, but nothing too severe. Man of the West managed to take a few casualties from that. What he really needs is Boromir to level up to level 2 desperately. And there it is. He needs to use that Horn of Gondor, and he's not using it. Oh, there he goes. There we go. You should be able to recover now, I think. Although, these guys are still shooting. They're not level 5. Why are they still shooting? Sometimes some units don't freeze, and I'm usually not sure why. Although a tower is being thrown up by SaMuRa right into the doorstep of that player there. Oh my god, the power of the trolls. Look at that. The attack trolls and the mountain trolls absolutely obliterated that army of orc archers without mercy. That is not good. He's gonna need some more stuff, I think. He is not going for the... Ah, he's going for Mumix. Mumix actually not very good against trolls, though. Because they can't trample them and they can't really beat them very well in combat. I think a Mumix... Will a Mumix beat a attack troll in combat in 1-1-1? I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know. I would hope so for the price, but... We have a Boromir on the field here for the pink Man of the West player, Jawdat. Though nicely trampled by... Is this Romeo? I'm just having a terrible time remembering the players' names in this game for some reason. It happens. MaySha is rampaging over here with his trolls as well. This troll's level 5. Look at him. Trolls against Cav never ends well for the Cav, especially attack trolls. Attack trolls are incredibly strong. Actually, if he gets up on that fort is going to go bye-bye quickly. This team is really looking to keep that from happening. I have no doubt. Oh, we have a summoned giants over here. SaMuRa summoned a couple of mountain giants to start bombarding the base of Sania here. And he's going to have to react quickly or he's going to lose some stuff. We also have forward siege works here as well. This is the second time I've seen SaMuRa employ very forward siege works. I guess that's just how he plays. I found it very trolly, to be honest, in the last game I casted. Which actually would be the game before this. The cast before this. But if that's just his playstyle, then fair enough, I guess. I mean, it does decrease the time your siege works has to pump a siege unit out into the field, so I guess it makes sense. But the fortress is going to fall. Oh, maybe not. No, it's still going to fall, though. There's even a troll down here. He can finish it off even if they don't. But the mountain giant should be able to finish it off. The troll versus mountain giant doesn't seem to be very effective, looks like. But they do manage to get the fortress, and now Sania is fortressless. And that indeed is very, very bad for him. We have our first Mumix out here for Platino. So that has potential to do some damage. There it goes for its rampaging charge. And it drops fairly quickly. Also, pro tip for Mumix, at least in this patch version, always keep them on defensive, a whole ground stance, so they get that armor buff. They're such a slow unit anyway, it doesn't matter that they get that speed debuff. But that 25% armor is pretty huge for such a big unit. And it looks like Faramir's in trouble here. He's right in the middle of a bunch of Gunner Knights. And is he gonna die? Faramir's been switched to melee. I think if he persisted just a little bit longer, he would have killed Faramir. But at what cost, I guess. He managed to save a couple battalions there, 3 of them, so I guess that was worth it. You can pull him out and heal him up. We now have an Aragorn out in the field here for Jawdat as well. The Men of the West factions are getting heroes out, as they should. Of course, that is where their strength lies. It looks like the whole bottom left side is gone. I guess the base got either destroyed or he quits. So Platino's out. And now it looks like Sania is all by himself with 1 barracks. Judging by the fact that he has nothing, I'm going to go with the fact that Platino quit. But that might not be true, because he might have just been burst down by attack trolls, which is highly likely, actually. Also, there's a Witch King, so maybe that was the case. That also seems likely. The amount of attack trolls and Witch King is humping the fortress. I hate that bug. Where he gets stuck on the fort. I think we can tell how this game is going to end. Very brutally. With much troll. But yeah, things definitely looking good for the northern team. Just the amount of trolls. He's just spamming trolls. And actually, it's working quite nicely. He's also getting Black Riders, so MaySha is doing very well. And his ally is also doing very well, of course. Jawdat. He's got the heroes and such. He's got Cav. He's got all kinds of stuff. We do have Dark Rangers still in the field, though. So, not all is lost, but SaMuRa has his work cut out for him if he's going to live here, and I don't foresee this happening. If these 3 attack trolls get to the fort, it's over. Unless he has Snowbind, I guess. Does he, though? Probably not. Let's see. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have enough power points for it either. And Angmar without Snowbind is a sad Angmar indeed. There goes the barrage. Rebuild going down on the fort. But between the attack trolls and the Witch King attacking the fortress, that should be no problem for them. And down goes the fortress of Romeo. Swiftly followed by his stables. So yes, this is seemingly a lot quicker of a 2v2v2 than you would expect. Most of them drag on for ages. This one is definitely an exception in that case. As MaySha has employed the power of the troll. And it's actually just working out very nicely. If you don't have the right counter to attack trolls, they are very, very strong. I mean, Rangers are a good counter to trolls, but you definitely still need pikes. Heroes are good too. Flying is ideal, obviously, but Angmar can't fly. So they don't really have much to bring to the table currently. And down goes SaMuRa. And it looks like he will be finished off here. Witch King trying to get the builder there, and failing. Scaring off the builder for no reason. Because he can, I guess. Which is fair enough. And there we go, SaMuRa is down to one last building. Assuming that's his last building, of course. Which I have no doubt it probably is. There's even a Gandalf out here. Fortunately, Gandalf's going to see little to no use. And everybody is now dead except for Sania, who has a barracks. So, yeah, I think Sania is toast. I think it's safe to say. I think the 1 battalion of Black Riders alone could take out Sania. Let alone the army of Mordor behind him in Men of the West. Although not if you run him into Rohan Spearmen. Although, that's the thing, look at this. Even 1 battalion of Rohan Spearmen can't deal with Black Riders that well. Because they're a weak Spearman unit. And they get debuffed even weaker. Sania has opted to go for the marketplace. A bold decision. Oh, he's got 2 barracks. Excuse me. He's probably become a valiant last defense. Although I say valiant loosely. It's just a couple Gondor archers and some spears, but it's a thing, you know. At least he's trying. I'm pretty sure he knows he's dead. I'm pretty sure we know he's dead. What was I waiting for? Sania's upgraded to level 3. He's putting down a statue. Very good. Ah, more trolls, of course. And catapults. And then MaySha obliterates his own army. Of course it won't kill the trolls, though. Nice. Well done, MaySha, well done. And now he's going to send his army of trolls and his couple of remaining Black Riders to just finish off the rest of the Men of the West. So yeah, pretty pretty quick 2v2v2, it's gotta be said. Still enjoyable though. Watching trolls rampage through the map is always fun. Well, it definitely shows the power of the attack troll. And if given the time and the means to do so, you could do quite a bit of damage with them in a spammy form like this. Oh. Brutal. I think I gotta find his last building. Shouldn't be too difficult. They're very close. The tower guards stand ready against the oncoming onslaught of Mordor. Of course, they're not gonna do much. Just got walked through. He's gonna try and just walk over the one battalion. Look at that! They just literally walk over them because they do crush damage when they walk over, which is why they die so quick to spears when you walk over them. Kind of like Cav. But they do the damage. And there you go. A pretty one-sided 2v2v2, it's gotta be said, but still enjoyable, I guess. There you go. Well played to MaySha and MaySha. John, he did alright too. Let's be fair. But they are the victors of that match, and hope it was an enjoyable cast to watch, and I'll see you guys in the next one of the Rise of the Witch King patch 2.2 version 6. See y'all next time.